Welcome to a night of stars hosted by Magic Johnson and the Los Angeles Lakers. It's Magic in all his exuberance, leading the way for the high-flying Lakers. Julius Erving gets top billing for the Philadelphia 76ers, and for sheer open-court excitement, the Doctor remains a special and unique attraction. Differing styles for the two stars at center. Kareem Abdul-Jabber of the Lakers is stylish and smooth with his unmistakable trademark. Moses Malone of the Sixers contrasts Kareem's finesse with relentless power inside, and games in the NBA are won and lost close to the basket. So welcome to Southern California. Tonight at the Forum, two of the NBA's powers collide, the 76ers and the Lakers. Forward, Moses Malone at center, Maurice Cheeks and Andrew Toney, a very quick back. The great Kareem Abdul-Jabber at center into the backcourt, Irvin Magic Johnson and Byron Scott.
Real greyhounds and use that fast break well.
Kareem and Moses jumping, and Maurice Cheeks goes in for the first basket of the ball game. It didn't take in the league, as it's turned out, with all the things he does. Maurice Cheeks, 2-0. So let's check out Los Angeles on their half-court offense. But before we do, a turnover by Cheeks, who's among the leaders in steals, beating Malone, and it's quickly 4-0.
Experience of Randall.
Magic Johnson. Here's Kareem.
Got to be in the right place every once in a while.
Before the Celtics beat him last Sunday. Magic Johnson, open court, Rampus, good pass to Worthy. Worthy is fouled. Byron Scott missing from the corner, the rebound by Moses Malone. Here's Maurice Cheeks, 4-on-2 break for Philadelphia, and Andrew Toney inside. Maurice Cheeks open anymore, though.
No, he's a great outside shooter, and he's looking for that shot.
Barkley goes right by Rambis. What a terrific move by the rookie on Magic Johnson. Barkley came out to meet him, then goes in on Rambis. Kareem. Leading scorer of all time in NBA history. Barkley left open. Here comes Los Angeles.
Now watch them push him up. 4-on-3 situation, Dick.
Worthy, the trailer. Wild shot by Moses Malone, saved by Kareem. Lakers looking for the lead, and Byron Scott in his second year gives it to him.
Pat Riley has given him the green light.
Rambis is free. But Kareem wasn't ready for the pass, and now here's a 2-on-2. Toney breezes in.
I guess he did. Put a move on Scott.
Coming right back is Byron Scott. Toney, loose ball, another turnover into the hands of Magic Johnson. The court vision, looking inside. Byron Scott picked up by Andrew Toney. Barkley is really sloughing off on Kurt Rambis. Worthy finds Johnson, terrific play.
Well, that was a good mismatch.
Inside the Doctor, Julius, All-Star game. Kareem, brilliant pass to Rambis. Good as you'll see. Julius Erving right behind Malone. Here's Andrew Toney. Andrew Toney once scored 40.
Done in previous games.
Toney working on Byron Scott. That's a matchup that Andrew Toney may try to take advantage of. Loose ball out of bounds, and a foul is called.
Creator of a lot of offense.
Cunningham told us last week he wants unselfish to shoot more.
I'm sure the NBA fans think he's a selfish shooter, but not according to Billy Cunningham.
2-point lead for Julius, taking a step in. Challenging Kareem, who blocks the shot. Rambis outlet to Worthy. Look at that play. Bench some more for Bobby Jones. Barkley over Rambis hit. So we've seen Charles Barkley not inside, but with the
Philly starts to filter in that bench at this stage of the ball game, and they try to make an impact with defense.
Good feed, Toney to Charles Barkley. And he went in against Kareem on that one.
I don't think you stop the bread truck.
And a half game to the Pacific Division over Phoenix. Kareem inside, blocked by Malone. Inside Malone. Goes up without the ball, and he's
having to pick up somebody that you don't. Well, you're going to see some impressive covering up defense by Jabbar, who uses that 7 feet plus to good advantage. But look at that heads-up pass out there to the streaking Worthy. That helps create easy hoops for the Lakers. they always have their heads up looking for
Free throw shooter. He's over 80%. He misses that one. Barkley gets the offensive rebound and threw a wild shot. Here's James Worthy outside.
Good night, maybe.
Lakers regain the lead. Worthy on the turnover against Tony. What a play by James Worthy. And on the bench, but he's in there now. Byron Scott over Bobby Jones with a good move.
Really has a world of confidence this season.
Here's Andrew Toney. Bombs away. First period. Randus gets away from Barkley. And Billy Cunningham that way. Cooper is screened out as Richardson misses. Below an offensive board. Draws the foul. Well, a bruised heel. He's at work of Kupchak, but he loses the offense. Seconds running, remaining in the first period. Worthy going to the hoop, and there's Mike McGee, and a foul. One draft pick out of Michigan.
Do that. Get the rebound.
30, the 76ers 26.
Cunningham is concerned about turnovers.
Jamal Wilkes.
Ball game, they don't quite push it up as effectively.
Here's Wilkes again. Hits again. But the Lakers are playing a really good defense, too. Julius Erving cutting across the middle, gets the basket. Fluffing off, and he's got to watch out for that illegal defense call as Julius Erving banks it in. The Lakers are back on defense. Julius waits for his teammates. Takes advantage of Wilkes, like you said. Got everything but the hoop, and here come the Lakers trying to break. Johnson, coast to coast. And a foul.
With the great feet and speed, and here you see him, gets by Richardson into the teeth of the defense, and nobody stops him when he's in there.
Back-to-back 20-assist ball game. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kareem's going to have to put it up over Clement Johnson, who defenses him well.
Great defense that time on Jabbar.
One, and he may be going to the bench. James Worthy is getting ready to come in. Julius Erving off the screen. Clement Johnson with the follow-up. There he is again.
Why, he is really improving. I think watching Barkley rebound a little bit has improved his ability to get to the boards quicker.
Halfway through the second period. 41-37. The Sixers are down by 4. You can't give Kareem the ball that close to the hoop. He'll burn you. He gets the basket and will go to the line as well as Worthy comes. Kareem, his sky hook has not started to click yet. Here's Maurice Cheeks on the break, beating Clement Johnson, and that's what Billy wants. He's claiming foul, too. They're watching the Metropolitan Opera. They are that quiet. Worthy into Kareem. Short sky hook, and Abdul-Jabber, 9 points in the ball game. Talk about star of stars, recording Arnestita Turner in the stand. 4:40 remaining in the first half. Andrew Toney fires away, and here's Magic Johnson to Byron Scott. Lakers running and in the Atlantic Division. Moses Malone is in the ball game, replacing Charles Barkley. Andrew Toney gets the roll, so now we're in Scott, defense by Cheeks. James Worthy hit. Worthy's going into the first half. The Lakers, after trailing 8-2, had a 12-2 run, and they've been in control since. Malone working his way against Kareem. All Kareem had to do is stand there, Tom.
He blocked it with his elbow.
Byron Scott open. Up on top, Larry Spriggs, who has been a starter for a good part of the year, is off the bench to see action. Number 35. Toney, good fake on Magic. Block. Who got a piece of it? James Worthy did. Here's Magic. Beating Byron Scott. Good penetration all the way.
Here we're going to see a fast break, Dick. A beautiful block by Worthy as he just leaned over. But watch how quickly Magic pushes it up. Worthy in there, and there's Scott. And by getting that third man up the court so quickly, it makes that two-man defense split. So it allowed for Magic to seize one tough customer.
Lakers lead is 11 points. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Matt O'Brien coming up at the half with a lot for you. Good pass back from Kareem, and a foul is called against the Sixers. It'll be their 15th foul at first.
Invariably get a layup or get fouled.
And the Lakers have been taking advantage of those turnovers. They lead by 12, trying to raise their lead. It would be their biggest lead if they get a basket here. Larry Spriggs, defensed by Irving. Richardson on Johnson, alley-oop to Byron Scott. Philadelphia foul.
The pick really works. Watch Maurice Cheeks get picked off, and no switch. It makes an easy pass up high for Scott to cram.
Meanwhile, the Lakers have been hit with an illegal defense call.
Early has hurt the rhythm of offensively of this Sixer team. And when he's gotten back into the ball game, he really hasn't played that well.
Julius Erving has him.
And he really can find the open man.
Scott has a screen from Kareem, open for the moment. Julius mismatch into Larry Spriggs, and the Lakers
Pile driving down the lane.
Three-point play by Maurice Cheeks, who has been shooting, if you can believe this, 78% in his last 50 shots coming into the ball game. That is out of sight. 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Magic Johnson penetrates easy. Bobby Jones into Moses Malone. Malone challenging Kupchak. The basket counts and a foul, and Philadelphia getting the turnover back will have a chance to now seconds remain. 60. He's the leading rebounder for the Philadelphia's club. Cheeks out top to Julius. And Julius hits. Don't forget, toward the end of the first, Magic has a big height advantage on Richardson, but he feeds James. Here's Clint Richardson. Inside the double on Moses Malone, and he's fouled. So Malone
means that Malone has to burn Moses. That time
where the crowd has been largely quiet, except for a few spurts. Kareem. Cheeks is on Worthy. Worthy trying to take advantage of it, and Malone gets another rebound. That's number 10 for Moses. He's the leading rebounder in the NBA coming in, averaging over 12. Richardson. And a foul. Where's hovering around foul trouble? Rambis goes out, 8.6. Cooper. He really has been having his problems from the field. And Philadelphia will try to cut it to 7. Jones. Blocked.
Such big inside points, and that poor defense the first half has had him on the bench.
Since he's been a starter, the Sixers are 23-3. So he has meant some good things to Philadelphia's team. 70-61. That is the accurate score right now. A 9-point lead. Barkley is guarding Worthy. Tony doubles. Here's Magic inside. Good feed from Worthy.
Well, he's turning into a pretty smart passer. Here's Worthy getting double teamed. Watch his head up. Here's the double team and a sneak in down the lane. Beautiful move to Magic Johnson, the perfect target, the big guard. Like the Celtics will to the Lakers.
11-point game. Andrew Toney hits a three-pointer from outboard, but it comes down to Bobby Jones out of the crowd. Magic did a good job of preventing the break there.
Boy, he got all over the rebounder and made him pull the ball down so they couldn't get a quick outlet pass.
Malone inside, and it's a 6-point ball game with play in. And there's Moses Malone with another rebound. That's 12 for number 2 Malone. Bobby Jones on the break. The basket counts and a foul, and Philadelphia very much back.
There's the fast break of the Sixers. They finally got it unleashed. There's Cheeks pushing it up, and the quick Bobby Jones out on the wing before Scott can get in.
It's a 3-point game. Philadelphia's hot. Explosion by Toney off the rim. And here comes Magic. They got to stop the Sixers drive, and Michael Cooper loses the ball. Here's a 3-on-2 for the Sixers. Barkley has a shot blocked by Cooper. What a great shot play by Michael Cooper, and he knocked Barkley down for the count at the other end. Kareem, skyhook, big basket for the Lakers. That was mid-court.
Watch the Lakers push it up the court, and all of a sudden Jabbar will be down in that low post position quickly before the defense can help. The little fake, everybody reacts to the potential pass, easy hook. Third period. Well, he's got his best defensive 5 in there to help put him back in, and now Barkley's in there, and they're hoping that he'll get out on the boards for him, but they're having trouble now containing the Laker fast break a little bit once again.
Cooper fouls Barkley, who...
I think it's... He loves to play well.
Julius Erving loses the ball. Magic has Cooper and Worthy on the wings. It's Worthy. Worthy has 16 points. The scoring leader for the Lakers is Scott with 18. Andrew Toney leading Philadelphia with 15 with under 2 minutes to go. And Toney is fouled by Michael Cooper. 8 points. He hit the first. He's got them both. 78-73. The Lakers by 5 with that much time remaining in the third period. Irvin Johnson runs into George Johnson, or vice versa. George
is going to really try to take...
Foul. 3 fouls on Michael Cooper. Barkley and Malone hasn't been Malone.
But I'm sure Cheeks is going to be back in there. And George Johnson has got enough experience to contribute offensively. And maybe more importantly, defensively.
The free throws are always important. In this case, Philadelphia now trailing by 6 points. Could have been 5. 8 on the shot clock. Johnson going into Kareem. Wilkes, yard, gets it out. 1 second, 3-point attempt. Philadelphia wasn't alert on the loose ball, but they are now. Turnover, 3-on-1 break. Julius Erving. Offensive foul against the Doctor. No basket. And Julius Erving, the class guy that he is, you know, you hardly ever see him argue a call. And look at that. Well, that says a lot because it's a natural thing to really kind of get a...
Here we'll see if a Magic gets in perfect position and ends up holding it so he doesn't get killed.
Kareem off the side of the board. Moses has it with under a minute to go. Philadelphia trying to cut the Laker lead. A 3-point play, 3-point shot by Tony. He has 21 points. That's his second 3-pointer of the ball game. And Philadelphia, for the second time since trailing by as many as 14, has cut the Laker lead to a trio.
You remember a couple of years ago, this team used to come alive in the fourth quarter, these Sixers.
Kareem will go to the average. Something to fight for, too. Seconds remaining. 16 now on the shot clock. 81-77 the Lakers. Nearly a wild pass. Clint Richardson in the lane. Kareem got a hand on it, and here's Mickey ahead of the field. It's a 6-point game. And a trap defense by the Lakers. Feeding Clement Johnson. Blocked by Kareem. And that basket won't count. Kareem Abdul-Jabber with a big defensive play and a block shot. Take the lead. McGuire. Jumper. Yeah!
In the spiral. 2 seconds. 1 second. Incredible! Hey, with 5 seconds into the front court, goes to Malone into the corner. Malone throws up a brick left side. Oh my goodness, what a shot!
America's game.
Unbelievable shot!
It's fantastic. In scoring, field goal percentage, and block shots. And he's contributing in a lot of ways. Julius Erving gets the first basket. They're going to give Cooper the 3-pointer. He's been doing it all year.
They were so determined to deny Jabbar the ball inside that they backed off Cooper and gave him that shot.
7-point lead. The Doctor banks it over Kareem. So Julius Erving, his own hand in many ways. He's got 2 baskets. Wilt outside. Both on the Doctor. And another offensive foul called against Julius Erving. 2 minutes gone by in the final period. Wilkes working against Erving. Good first step by Jamal. Tipped up and in by James Worthy, who has 8. 90-81.
They're going to try and put it right at Kupchak.
Malone gets 2 right there. No.
Was trying to cool out Clem Johnson and give Worthy a rest, too.
Tony with a fake. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
That was good defense by Cooper. He forced him to his left and then hung right on his shooting hand. Didn't look like he went.
Knight has 21 points. He is the highest
Over rate in the NBA, and with a third best
period. Rambis guarded by Clement Johnson. Loses Clement for the moment, but Magic Johnson now fires inside the cup shot. Basket good and a foul. Good pass. Best ones that we've seen in basketball. It was all Lakers. With Philadelphia shadowing the Lakers. They got 4 men just about on Moses Malone.
They built a house around him.
Cheeks is open. There's Mo. It'll way off. Kareem clears.
I think Scott might have nicked him on the elbow that time and got away with one.
Pat Riley's going to send for James Worthy as Philadelphia comes close. Kareem with a timely skyhook. We'll wait and see. He's blinking.
He got hurt, Dick, on that pick that Jabbar set on him.
Inside to Malone. Gets the reverse layup, losing the ball. Malone. Magic to Rambis. Scott on a fake. Basket good and a foul.
Here's the great push-up, and it gets ultimately out there to Rambis. Clark Kent in action, slips it through the telephone booth right to Scott, and a great pump fake off the glass. Alternative to Moses on the inside, and Dr. J's one of those alternatives.
Philadelphia has been coming back with Clement Johnson and Moses Malone in the lineup at the same time. Here's Magic working his way in, and it's a 6-point.
Moses, as here we see Magic in the low post being guarded by the smaller Tony, and he's pretty tough in there. Almost Clem Johnson rejecting it, but not quite quick enough to block it.
The Lakers lead by 6 points. Philadelphia has had Clement Johnson and Moses Malone in there a long time. At what point do you think they'll put an additional player in there?
I think they may go with that crew, because one of the things that most coaches want to do is control those boards.
The Sixers came within 2. Scott all over Tony. Irving saves it. 11 on the shot clock. Julius has it in now to Moses, away from the hoop and doubled, and Julius Irving gets 3 inside for
a few guys open, and he got the right one.
You got Scott guarded by Tony. Magic working inside. Penalty, and the Sixers can get in the middle. 27 points, his season's high 28. So this could be a high watermark for Andrew. Irving gambling for the steal. Into Kareem with that 7 on the shot clock, and a big sky hook here. Maurice Cheeks, less than 2 minutes to go. Tony in 3-point territory. Worthy won't let him shoot from there. Feed to Bobby Jones at the buzzer.
Hoop, and everybody runs at him. He finds the open man beautifully.
But Philadelphia has not been able to stop the Lakers on defense. Kareem hit a big sky hook the last time. And does it again. Magic Johnson. Good defense by Magic. And Philadelphia may be running out of time. Here's Scott. And then Andrew Tony going for 3 points. Hit. And offense. Bobby Jones found time for Philadelphia. 13 seconds to go.
The way they did
The West.
Muscle, they say, but speed means something out on the West Coast, too.
The Los Angeles Lakers played a fine ball game because they had to ward off the charging Philadelphia 76ers. 109 to 104 at the Forum, and our light beer most valuable player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabber. 8 important fourth period points, 23